Hey, yo, you don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. You know why? 'Cause I'm a boss.
Deidre, why don't you tell us what's going on with the Women's Business Summit coming up at the end of the month?
So on October 29th and 30th, we have our 6th annual Women's Business Conference or Women's Business Summit right here in Bismarck at the Bismarck Event Center. Sunday night we kick off at 1603 with Wine, Women, and Chocolate. Social, it's an opportunity to do some networking, meet the speakers the night prior to the actual conference. This year we have added exhibitors, so you might want to bring a little cash, do a little bit of shopping while you're there, and then we always have live entertainment. So this year we have Brianna Hildling, who will be providing some music for us as well. So that's Sunday night, that's just Sunday night, in addition to tons of prize giveaways on Sunday night. Monday then we have our full day conference starting at 8 a.m. and for the 6th year we kick it off with Breakfast with Entrepreneurs panel, and so I can talk about that if you have any questions, but it's definitely an attendee favorite. We put a panel of women up on stage and we get an opportunity to ask them about their business venture, hurdles, how did they get where they are today and where they're going. And then we have 8 different breakout sessions that you can pick from and 2 keynote speakers this year.
Who can attend this conference or who would benefit from this conference?
Okay, great question. So we get this question a lot, is this conference for me? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're a woman and you're in a profession, then this conference is for you. You're going to get something. So we are very intentional in the speakers that we invite. We want to inspire women that are in business and operating a business, and so we will have sessions specific to them. And then we also are just interested in having women that are working in a career and need some leadership inspiration, and so we have all kinds of leadership tools as well plugged into the day.
I like how you described it to me a while ago. It's like good tools for your toolbox.
Yes, love that. Always changing out those tools in those toolbox. They get rusty and dull, and so let's sharpen those tools and get some new ideas generated.
Where's this going to be held at?
Okay. Yes, so Monday, so Sunday night's at 1603, and Monday is at the Bismarck Event Center in Bismarck, yep.
What kind of breakout sessions can people look forward to?
Okay, so I have a little cheater.
That's all right.
We're working on...
It's better that than forget something,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So this is our second draft of our agenda. We'll probably have 5 or 6 versions of these, so we go through them. So for the business, so the woman that is operating a business, we've got a couple of sessions. We're bringing in a speaker from Minneapolis, Natasha, and then also Sherry Komrosky, who is coming from Fargo. They are here to talk about if you want to get certified as a woman-owned business, whether it's on the state level or federal level, and then procurement opportunities. Also on that kind of track, if you will, is some financial experts. So we're bringing Tanya Hallstrom and Trish Bauman, who are going to talk about some tax tips, and that's hard because everybody's business is structured differently, but they've got some tips for you. And then of course they'll be around to answer if you've got some more specific questions. And then how do you save once you're in business? How do you put some money away so that you can maybe grow or retire early? So in addition to kind of those business ones, we'll have Lexi Presler from our office here, and at every Women's Business Summit we've had this, so 6 years in a row. We talk about entrepreneurship. So we know that there's women that are attending the conference that are maybe interested in launching a business, and so it's an opportunity for them to go learn what steps are involved to launch their business. Okay, if you're not in business, some of the other sessions, or if you're not operating a business, I should say, some of the other sessions, Paula Grainer, many of you locally here, I know Paula, so she's going to talk about crucial conversations, and really what her take home is we all have awkward conversations. Maybe it's with a family member or business setting, and you just weren't ready to have that conversation. So she's going to talk about different ways to keep a heavy topic lighter. And hers is more of, I would say, describe it as a workshop style. So you actually get to practice that while you're in that session. We are bringing in Emma Tupa from CoSchedule, local business here to Bismarck, and of course have a location in Fargo, so North Dakota business. And I loved her description. So she talks about how to create a killer marketing strategy that will boost your results by 9,360%. And so she says this isn't your average breakout talking about marketing. She's going to give you some tactics, methods, hacks, processes, and exercises to implement. And again, you could either be in a business or just working for an organization and bring these tools back. Amanda McKinnon, who is I would call her probably a serial entrepreneur, so she's got a lot of things going on. Amanda is going to talk about bet on and believe in you, and her description is we have all women have been in situations and you see another woman who is just rocking it and you go, wow, how does she do it? I could never do what she's doing. And she says, nope, cut the BS. That woman's just taking risks, and here's why and how you should take risks. Jody Bach is joining us out of Fargo, and we've had Jody speak at a couple of our events, and we love having her. So Jody's going to talk about, and it's an acronym, POWER, so power, how to put your own power to work for yourself. And that one, again, I would describe that as workshop style. So she's going to define it, and how do you find the power within yourself, and then how do you implement it. And then Mary Riesberg, who's flying in from Florida, she's a John Maxwell trainer as well. She's going to talk about how to create and form your elevator pitch. And this is based on feedback we get from attendees in years prior, and we pulled surveys and we're like, wow, there's a trend here. So we need to get somebody in here that can help you form your pitch. And it doesn't matter if you're at a social, let's say you go to a chamber mixer and somebody says, what do you do? And then you go, I work for Center for Technology and Business, and the conversation's dead. So it's an opportunity, you know, people don't know how to ask questions back and forth. And so she's gonna talk to you about how to create your pitch, whether it's 30 or 60 seconds to really sell who you are, and not just identify yourself as a workplace.
Awesome. So if people want to get registered, how can they do that?
Okay. Registration is available. You can call our office for sure, 701-223-0707, and we'll help you get registered. You can go online to ndwomensbusinesssummit.com. So I know that's a little bit of a mouthful. ND for North Dakota Women's Business Center, womensbusinesssummit.com.
Awesome. And this is probably a really great networking opportunity too, as well as a chance to learn something.
Yes,
chance
absolutely.
to meet people and make connections.
Meet people, and that is really why the Sunday night social was put in place. Is, you know, when you get to a conference and it's about half done before you get to meet somebody at lunch, and then you go, oh my gosh, we had something in common, and let's exchange business cards. But oh, I got to go to a session, and then it's 4 o'clock and we're wrapping up. And so we put the Sunday evening social in place for that exact reason. You can start meeting people, so when you show up at Monday morning, you've already got a face that you recognize and can sit with, throughout the day. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a phone number, once again, and some contact information in case people have some questions?
Yes. So give us a call at our office, 701-223-0707, or you can go directly to the website, ndwomensbusinesssummit.com, or check out our website, the Center for Technology and Business, which is trainingnd.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Deidre.
Thanks, Stacey.
Thanks.